Hey guys, Jared here, and today we're going to take a look at, or should I say a listen to, the Rode VideoMic Pro. The Rode VideoMic Pro is a small, lightweight, and portable shotgun-style microphone that has been designed for use with DSLR cameras and is capable of providing a high level of audio recording quality. Inside the box, we have the expected instruction manual and the microphone itself. The microphone comes with a 1-year warranty and can be extended to 10 years after registering the microphone online through the Rode website. Straight out of the box, the microphone is essentially ready to go with no assembly required. Simply put in the battery, mount it to your camera, plug in the audio cable, and turn it on. The total weight of the microphone and attached shock mount is just 85 grams, which is light enough for it to not be too noticeable when holding the camera. The microphone is 100mm in height, 75mm in width, and 170mm in depth. As this is a shotgun-style microphone, you need to point it directly at your target for the best audio quality. To help improve sound, there's an integrated shock mount and windshield. The shock mount helps reduce physical vibrations and shocks to the microphone from the camera while handling it by isolating the microphone, while the windshield covers the microphone itself and helps reduce the sound picked up from blowing wind. These features significantly assist in reducing the pickup of unwanted noise. The microphone attaches to the top of the camera with the universal shoe mount. Simply slide it in and tighten it in place. The bottom of the shock mount also features a standard 3/8 of an inch threaded mount for attaching to a boom pole. Once mounted, the microphone plugs into the camera with a standard 3.5mm audio jack. The cable seems fairly long for this to work with most DSLR cameras and features a right-angled connector. On the rear of the microphone are the power, high-pass filter, and gain level controls. The first from the top is the power switch, which is simply used to turn the microphone on and off. When the microphone is on with the switch in the center, the light should be green. The light will change to red if the battery starts getting low. The 2-step high-pass filter is on a flat 0 at this point. However, if you move the switch over to the far right, it will be on 80 Hz, which will help reduce low-end noise such as bass from being recorded. Below these controls is the switch that controls the gain level settings, which attenuate or boost the sound levels as needed. The -10 dB attenuation setting is good for recording loud sound sources, such as live music. 0 simply applies no additional gain, while the +20 dB boost is for use with DSLR cameras. By default, I've found that using this microphone with my Canon 70D resulted in the common DSLR hiss problem. This is where an annoying hissing sound is recorded along with the sound you're trying to capture. This can be removed by setting the microphone to +20 dB and then controlling the sound on the camera manually and dropping it right down to around 10% or so. DSLR hiss typically happens due to the noise generated by the camera's comparatively low quality audio circuitry. Essentially, the Rode microphone is likely going to be of higher quality. By lowering the camera's preamp or mic input level and increasing the gain on the Rode microphone, we can record much higher quality audio. The microphone is powered by a standard 9V battery, which Rode claim will be good for over 70 hours of recording. This is great, as I found it a little difficult to open and close the battery case door. After a bit of practice, it wasn't so bad, however it's not something I would want to do very often. So with all of that in mind, how does the microphone actually sound? Alright, so just for reference, this is what the microphone on my Canon 70D sounds like. This is the inbuilt microphone, and you'll actually notice it probably doesn't sound too bad, mainly because I'm in a small room and there's no other noise at the moment. Now this is what it sounds like with the camera settings on automatic, but the Rode VideoMic Pro is currently on a gain of 0, so you should be able to hear that unwanted DSLR hiss sound. Now this is what it sounds like with the Rode VideoMic Pro on +20 dB and the camera's internal audio manually set right down low. So hopefully that unwanted DSLR hiss sound should be basically gone, and it should sound pretty good as I'm only a meter away from the camera currently. Alright, so now we have the same settings with the camera's audio set to manual and the Rode VideoMic Pro to +20 dB. However, I have enabled the high-pass filter, so hopefully there should be a bit less bass in this audio recording, so you might not hear the sounds of my NAS or computer fans in the background, hopefully. Now this is what it sounds like talking from the right-hand side. Hopefully it should be cancelled out a bit more, and just for comparison, this is what it sounds like from the left-hand side. And now this is what it sounds like when I'm directly behind the microphone, probably about a foot away. The sound should be picked up, but hopefully not as much as when I'm directly in front. The directional shotgun-style microphone works best by pointing it straight at the sound that you want to record. Being as close as possible also generally improves quality. The condenser capsule uses a supercardioid pickup pattern, which captures as much sound from the front as possible while rejecting a lot from the sides. It's important to note that this pattern typically picks up a bit from the rear, so be careful if you're working behind the microphone while recording. Overall, the Rode VideoMic Pro is a great portable and lightweight audio recording solution for use with a DSLR camera at a relatively good price. The shotgun-style microphone makes it easy to record the sound of the target you're trying to film, and does a decent job at minimizing unwanted sounds. It's definitely a significant improvement over simply using the inbuilt microphone on the camera, and yet is still fairly lightweight as part of an overall camera rig. For these reasons, I can recommend the Rode VideoMic Pro to anyone that is looking to move away from an inbuilt microphone and step up their audio game with a higher quality solution. So what did you guys think of the VideoMic Pro from Rode? Be sure to let me know down in the comments, or leave a dislike on the video if you got annoyed with how I've been pronouncing Rode. Alternatively, if you found the information useful, leave a like and be sure to subscribe for future videos like this one.